Hello and welcome, Introverts, to my first documented Let's Play of Skyrim. Today we have quite a few mods installed. All of them range anywhere from visuals, immersion, audio, character, weapons and armor mods, and class customization. This is going to be a short video today of setting up the character, adjusting the mods, making the gameplay a little bit better experience for not only viewing, for also for me playing. The vanilla game is very good. It did a very good job of keeping the characters and everything nicely leveled and balanced. Some of the mods I have in here are going to make it a little harder to kill certain things. Some enemies are going to be extremely difficult. I'm going to have to steer clear of them. The class I'm going to go with today is probably going to be a hunter. What that's going to do is I'm going to primarily go on trying to gather food and get my alchemy skills up. Get any meat and pelts I can find from animals. Hopefully I don't get attacked by anything too terribly vicious, but we'll have to see. The other mods I have to do with survival. There's Frostfall, there's Sky Redone. There's also a couple of other mods that are just small little additions, but make the gameplay much better. So, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and create a character. And there you see Sky Redone has been installed. Some of the loading screens are going to be different. You're going to see different text in the bottom right. I haven't actually played very much of all the mods I have installed. I have made sure that the game runs. It's fairly stable. If for whatever reason it cuts off in the middle of doing whatever, basically what will happen is I'll crash the desktop and I'll pick up where I left off. So here we have a new characters. These are done with a couple of different character packs. There's a couple other things that have been done, but not too terribly drastic. All the mods I have are making about more realism, not necessarily making it more fantasy. With some of the mods, some of them look way too oriented to just glamour and looks, and it's Skyrim. It's a pretty gritty world, so we're gonna do what we have to do. I'm thinking either a Nord or the Imperial. Probably the Nord. Just change his hair and skin and all that stuff around. I was playing around with this. There's one character I would like particularly. See if I can find him. Ah, there we go. The old guy. Basically, it's going to be some sort of a hunter. He's been out in the wilderness for quite a bit. Hasn't eaten very much. Can change the hair. Oh. Definitely probably keep him really grizzly looking. He hasn't seen a barber in who knows how long. Some of the hair. Looks like a straight up hobo there. I like it. I don't think we need to have any missing eyeballs or anything. Definitely not demons. Or just go with the normal shade of brown. I don't really want to mess with any of these. If you can make the characters look really funky. Sometimes it's a good thing, sometimes it's not. For the character immersion, we're going to keep it pretty basic. He looks like a dude that would survive out in the wilderness rather nicely. So that's what we're going to do. We'll finish, name him. Played around with a couple of the names. His name is going to be Bretal. The character creation overhaul, which is you're seeing here, you can choose a lot of new looks. You can go ahead and choose classes, get pre-adjusted skill levels, carry weights, health, magic, stamina, and whatnot. Or you can do it later by reading this little book here. I've already gonna. This is the base stats for a Nord. Increases a few skills, makes everything else go a little bit slower. It's a little bit of carry weight, but big burly guys, so I think that'll be good. Since going with a hunter, I believe thief is probably going to be helpful. However, I'm not entirely sure I want to keep that, just because that sort of involves maybe a mind state that you're going to be a thieverying and stealing and being a no good lady, possibly, which doesn't make sense. It will help him a little faster regaining his health and stamina back. I believe tower is for fighting. Oh, automatically an expert. That seems a little bit cheating. We're gonna choose none then. We're gonna go from there. Constellation is a mystery. Yep. Alright, we're gonna do a custom class. I've already got a couple things sorted out. What we're going to start with is archery. Oh, wait, this is customization. We're going to be a little stealthy. There we go. Basically alchemy, lockpicking, pickpocket, archery block, heavy. That's a tough choice. But I think we're going to go with combat, because I'm going to be able to build new weapons and armor. One-handed for skinning, archery. Yeah, we're gonna go with this one. Favorite attribute, I would assume stamina. Being out in the wilderness probably keeps you up to par with being fit. Although we are pretty old. Not saying that's bad, but I'm just saying. Main combat skills, archery. And alchemy. Sneaking is going to be important. Some of the armors we get from the different animal hides are going to be light. I don't think I'm going to go any heavy because it's a little harder to sneak around in heavy armor, and I don't think somebody would be walking around in that trying to get animal skins and whatnot. One-handed in case I get attacked. Yeah, some small little daggers and whatnot. And one skill remaining is going to be smithing, so I can create my own armor and weapons from materials I've gathered. That sound you heard just enabled all this stuff and made the game a little bit better. This kit determines your starting equipment. Choose wisely. I think with this character what we're going to do is we're going to go with none. Basically what that's going to do is that's going to allow us to start from scratch, not have any weapons, not have any like basically armor that can make the game a little unlevel. I think the role-playing aspect of this, I'm going to start it out as I came from somewhere, just Skyrim, and I was beaten and left for dead and have absolutely nothing. So I have to find everything from scratch, I have to kill the animals, and we will go from there. And starting kit, no equipment. There we go. And I will be back as soon as we get done loading. Okay, I just mentioned crashes, and believe it or not, as soon as I clicked the next one and it tried to attempt a loading screen, it crashed horribly bad. So we're going to continue from here. Let's see, where are we at? Catless. Gotta look like really, really scrawny. Okay then. Sunset looks really nice. Okay. I know where I'm at now. Hey. What's up? You like the horse? Or the chicken?
I take care of the horses, and the goats, and the chickens, ugh, and the garden.
Don't sound too excited. Okay. That was eventful. Just sweeping clean rocks. I think I'm gonna have to take this axe. I don't have anything I can show you. Nothing. I got some potions, some apples, some food here and there. I'm also using a mod that I am completely naked. I'll show you. I'm gonna try to keep it from the waist up. There you go. And he's got nothing. He's bare bones. I'm talking really hairy. Okay. So he's gonna need some clothes. We'll make it as real as possible. I did say I was beaten, so I'm beaten and robbed of everything. The shirt off of my back. Should probably drop all the other stuff. We're gonna do that now. I don't want to drop the book. I don't know if that'll mess anything up or not. I'm just gonna keep it just in case. Maybe I can use that later to change my appearance. I'm gonna drop all of this stuff. Oh. Yeah, I can't drop unarmored, so. Goodbye, stuff. We're gonna get over here. We're gonna look at a couple of our mods. We're gonna see how we can adjust them. Solitude. That's exactly where it's up there. See what he says about. Nope.
Get an axe. Bring me all the wood you can chop.
Okay. I should probably need some pants first, bro. Alright. What a nice vista to look there. Take a look at our mods. Achieve that. That makes it a little bit better. Deadly monsters have to be scared. Enhanced blood. Equipment overhaul. That way I can stack a bunch of stuff on top of me. Frostfall, which I believe I just have to look up and it'll do some stuff. Or maybe I have to look up at a certain time. There we go. So this will put a book in your inventory, which will allow you to just start the Frostfall mod. There's quite a bit of stuff in there. You have to worry about hypothermia. You have to worry about staying warm, having the right clothing on. I'm completely naked, so I'm gonna have to find something quick. I'm gonna go ahead and start that. There's a crab somewhere. He's over there by the thing. Hopefully he doesn't come over. Okay. Frostfall is now started. Achieve that. Just a couple of things here and there. Kind of gives you some extra perks for completing stuff. All the deadly monsters and stuff. Everything's pretty good starting out from scratch, so nothing is too overpowered or too weak. Enhanced blood for sure. Equipping overhaul, I think I have to activate that. Oh, it's already activated. Alright, Frostfall. There we go, camping and survival. We're gonna start up Frostfall. Exit menu. apparently Frostfall should be not started again. Okay. Well, maybe that'll fix itself here in a minute. Hunterborn. I'm able to field dress, skin, harvest, butcher. I'm actually be able to carry the whole kill back to the campsite and be able to harvest it there. Immersive armors. Most of the NPCs have different armors and stuff on. Immersive creatures. Immersive first person, which is actually rather interesting. What this will do is it will, well, if it shows up, maybe. Did I break it? There we go. We're gonna set that as toggle. Let's see, I did it at 12 for some reason. Head bob. Just a little, not much. And character turns where you look. Yes, because if not, you have no ability to actually run and turn. You're in a straight line, but you can look to the left, you can look to the right. So it's a little tricky to get used to, but it's pretty good. Immersive HUD. We're just going to keep everything as it is. Realistic needs and diseases. This is another thing. I have to worry about hunger, thirst, fatigue. I have to rest. Sky UI, you should know what that is. Splash of rain. The rain option is actually pretty nice. The splash size, the sound inside the houses, it's pretty noticeable. Dance of Death. This is a different mod for adjusting. Oh, there we go. I think if you have to change too many things, you have to exit out of the MCM and let it do its thing. Let's go back to Dance of Death, and we have options now. Kill move percentage. I like watching the kill moves. Maybe 50%. Decapitation chance. I'm probably not going to have that much of it, but we'll keep that at 50%. No, I want the enemy to be able to chop my head off and kill move on me if I get into that situation. Wet and cold, I believe, is now adjusted by Frostfall. If not, we're gonna change. We're gonna turn everything on. That's wet. Here's cold. First and third, blizzard, blind. Yes. So you cannot see in a blizzard. I used to live in a very wintry area. I can attest to that. Effects and interface on Frostfall. Weather sense, and you can change all of the information that where you put it, the size of it, the information you get. There's quite a bit of stuff that you can do. I might do this later. Oh, this is where we go. Wear. Depending on what you wear, will cover you from the environment. If it's raining, you need certain gear. If it's snowing, you need certain gear. If you just get a lot better, more immersion. So I must exit the menus. It's fine. I'll do that here in a second. Okay, or not. Enabling wear. Currently equipped items have been unequipped. Well, I don't have anything, so that's okay. Equip your items. Start using a new equipment exposure rating. All the other stuff, I think we're going to keep how it is. Out of the box, all these other mods are actually not too terribly bad and seem to do a pretty good job. Before we go to that, we're going to save and go from there. And I'm still pretty naked. So I was going to show you immersive first person. Right now you see I look down and I don't see anything. I don't have arms, I don't have legs, I have apparently no chest at all. I'm gonna crouch here, push my hotkey, and I now have arms and legs, which is pretty cool. And I cast a shadow just like I'm in third person. So, cast a third person shadow. I can move around, I can do this, I can do that. If I go into first person, I lose my shadow. I have nothing right there. Come out, I have a shadow. Push my hotkey, boom, get a shadow. So, it's pretty cool. It does lock first person and third person out. And the head bob there, you can see I get just a little bit. It's not too terribly sickening. At 100, you're, oh, it's horrible actually. So I might do that. There's some clipping issue I noticed with the hands because the camera's not supposed to be there. So I haven't seen it with a weapon yet. So we'll have to see what that looks like. All right, I think this is going to do it for this particular video. We've set up our character. We've adjusted the mods. We've activated the mods. I am completely naked for some weird reason, and he has nothing to say about that.
Beard, you're going to freeze to death.
Okay, yeah. Now he says I'm going to freeze. So we will pick up where this video leaves off, and we will go and start our adventure. Hope to see you there.